Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and bear with me, this is the first time I've ever made something like this. But I wanted to give you guys a rundown of some POS programming changes that we've made, that we had a little bit of a heads up before getting back to work, and you can have a better understanding of how we're going to be ringing things in from now on. So I want to give you some examples here. The biggest change that we've made is to the modifiers to these items here. So I'll start with a Benedict. Now, you used to have the food prep modifier available, and it had a whole list of, meats and cheeses and vegetables and toast all under one list. But for inventory purposes, we've had to change the setup. So instead of all of those items being under one list, we've made a list for each category. So we've got our, this is our side choice here, and I'll go through all these in a moment, but here's our side choice. We've got cheese here, meat, vegetables, bread, sauces. There's a couple more that just don't apply to this particular item, like toppings that you'll see under other items, but we'll just use this one for an example for now. So let's start with our side choice. So you were used to seeing a no, add, sub, and on side button up at the top here. Instead of that, you're going to find those modifiers in each button. So I've color coded them. This red color here is for no's. So say you're ringing a Benedict, which, as you know, automatically comes with spring greens. So if they wanted to do a hash brown instead of spring greens, you would hit no spring greens first and then sub hash brown. So it's really important that if you're using a sub button, it should always be preceded by a no button, which you guys are pretty used to doing. But there are going to be some situations now where you weren't able to do that before, and you are now. So just make sure you apply that to every substitution that you do for every item. So we've got our no's here in the red, our subs are going to be yellow, and our adds are going to be green. So, we see they did no spring greens, sub hash browns, and let's say they wanted to add a piece of toast to that or something. It's not as common with Benedicts, but anyway, you would do that right here. You more commonly see this under omelets. If they wanted to add an extra piece of toast on their omelet, you could very easily do that with this button here. And then let's get crazy and say they don't want ham on their Benedict. So you would come under food prep, and we'd find no ham. And as you can see, we've got two different types of ham. We've got our diced ham and our shaved ham. Diced ham is what we use in omelets, and the shaved ham is what is used in Benedicts. So I also need you guys to be a little bit more particular about the ingredients that you're choosing, and make sure that they are what properly applies to that item. So let's do no shaved ham, and let's say they want to add salmon. You can do an almost endless amount of these modifiers here. You just, again, always want to make sure that your adds or subs are preceded by no's, if that's the case. So let's back out of that. Let's go to a different category here, like a griddle, say a waffle. Again, you're used to seeing a category that's build your own griddle toppings, and now you are going to see food prep toppings. So you'll see all the same things, your fruits and your nuts and whatever, all those things that can go on your griddle items. And then you're also going to find items that you would find on salads or tacos or basically anything. I went through and added every ingredient. Oh, stop it. Every ingredient that we offer, I think. If you do happen to find something that I missed, please let me know or let your manager on duty know. I'm sure that there's some things that I might have overlooked. I also kept these upgrade options. So, if you do a bike rider breakfast, a lot of people want to upgrade their pancakes or French toast to one of our specialties. So that is still an option here. It's just at the end of our food prep toppings. So like right here, s'mores French toast upgrade, although that doesn't apply. Caramel apple churro upgrade. And then let's say they needed the waffle to be gluten-free. You would come find that here. So it used to be, again, it used to be all under one button. It would say substitute gluten-free pancakes, French toast, or waffle. But now I divided those up. So we've got our gluten-free pancakes, our waffle, and then 2 different French toasts. So as you know, if they get a bike rider breakfast, they only get 1 piece of French toast. So there's, substitute the 1 piece of gluten-free French toast for a biker, and this is the substituted gluten-free French toast for a full order of French toast. So make sure that, again, you are finding the button that best applies to the item. So I'm going to hit sub gluten-free waffle, and we've got that charge there. These are pretty much the same here. These server notes, you guys are familiar with these. These are just commonly used modifiers that we've collected over the years that you guys use a lot. And then allergen too, if your guest informs you of any type of allergy. As you know, we can't guarantee that there won't be any sort of cross-contamination, but it's still good for us to know. So make sure you're using those. Sauces here. So this is, sauces. I've got our syrups, our hollandaise, our aiolis, anything sauce like that I could think of is on this list here. So, let's start a new item here. Say our lemon berry French toast, but they did not want the Meyer lemon syrup on it. So we would put no Meyer lemon syrup. And then if they wanted to do the pure maple syrup as opposed to the regular maple syrup, you can find that on this list here somewhere. Here we go. And again, it charges accordingly. Let's see. Let's do some lunch items here. Under greens, you'll find a dressings list as well, food prep dressings. So same thing, if they did this Asian shrimp salad, but they didn't want the miso and they wanted ranch instead, you want to make sure you always hit no miso. Excuse me. Oh, I already found an issue here. It won't let me pick 2. So, well, it should be letting me pick multiple modifiers, which I will have corrected by the time you guys are using this. But anywho, again, I'm just stressing the importance of, if you are subbing something, making sure that it's preceded by a no for our inventory purposes. Also, if they wanted to add extra dressing, I did add those buttons here, which is new. I did not have those before. Again, those also charge accordingly. I think that kind of covers the majority of things for now. I think you guys kind of can get the idea of how things are set up now. Again, there are probably things that I've missed and things we'll need to fix along the way. Please let your manager on duty know or contact me directly so that I can make those programming changes. I know this will be a kind of hard adjustment at first, but I think once you guys get used to it, you'll be able to ring things in pretty efficiently. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. And we look forward to having you guys back and being open again. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.